Boss, here are the source files for today. I've meticulously ensured that the project stays on course and that we meet all our milestones.
Save it, Marco. There's no need for you to bother with those files anymore. Not that there's even a project to manage. We lost the gig. They called and axed the whole thing.
What? But how? It doesn't make sense. Everything was progressing according to plan. I even briefed the client yesterday about all the milestones, and they seemed satisfied with our progress.
Satisfied? Then why did they not only cancel the project, but also sever all ties with us right after your detailed briefing? Why would a long-time client abruptly end all deals with us? If everything was going well from our end, how am I suddenly sitting in my office without any business, or even a single small project?
I don't understand, sir. It's all beyond reason. The team has been ahead of all deadlines, and all the boxes were ticked from both sides.
How do you not see the errors in your submissions? Am I paying you to be oblivious to what's happening under your nose? You're the head of the development team. The same team that made a mess of things and cost me a fortune. Now you're telling me you didn't catch a blunder made under your own supervision. It's unprofessional and unacceptable.
I can apologize for everything except my ignorance toward my work, sir. I've never left a single detail unfinished in any project. I don't know how this calamity befell us, but rest assured, I'll be at the office early tomorrow. I'll review their feedback and find out the reason for this abrupt denial. Hopefully, I can get them back on track with us.
I've had enough of you. No need for you to come tomorrow morning. I'll handle things myself from now on.
What do you mean, sir? I don't understand. I have to be there. It's my job.
It's no longer your job. I wish I didn't have to do this over the phone. But given all that you've cost me today, you're fired, Marco. You'll receive the official papers by tomorrow.
But it's not fair, sir. I know it was a big project. You have to give me a chance. I know I can make this right. Just let me come in tomorrow. Please.
You either take me for an idiot or worse. You're an extremely foolish person yourself. I run a high-end business. I don't have time to give second chances. You're lucky I allowed you the privilege of my words, though you don't deserve any.
I've worked hard for every penny you've given me. I dedicated 5 years to this job, working with all my heart. I've made ends meet for your sake in the past. You know I can handle this too. At least show me the client's feedback. I deserve to know what I did wrong. Don't just kick me out like that.
You deserve even worse. Look at yourself, begging for a job you can't do well. You should be ashamed. And enough with your lament of the past. You were just my employee, working hard every day to prove your worth to me. The worth that has now gone stale. I don't like professional orders like that near my office, so don't even try to show your face here again.
Hey, I heard what happened. Everyone at the office is still in shock too.
Finally, a reply. Where have you been? I've been texting you for days now, and you didn't even show up at the apartment. I needed you so badly.
I've just been a lot busier. You know, Marco, I can't always babysit you. I wish I could, but I can't.
I don't think this is the way to talk to someone you love when they are in pain. You don't know half of what I went through and why I had to go through it. I wasn't even shown the feedback of the client. Wasn't even allowed in the building. Just thrown away. Just like that. Fired. It's not fair.
I understand your pain, Marco, but everyone's had their own baggage too. You have to understand that too.
How can you be so indifferent to whatever happened to me, knowing what I was going through? You didn't even leave me a single reply. And now when you come back, you justify your ignorance of my pain?
It's work, Marco. We are all occupied with the project. It's a very tense situation in the office.
Wait, what did you just say? Did you just say the project? How am I suddenly sitting in my office without any business or even a single small project whatsoever? This is what Warren texted me that day. How on earth is it possible for him to get the team busy on something when he was rubbed dry? A project just 2 days ago. Unless he never lost the project. And unless he never lost the client. He blamed me for losing. But why did he fire me then? What could have been the reason? And why did he hide it?
I didn't expect it to happen soon, but it's good to see you catching up. However, you still failed to observe that he didn't fire me, even though I was the main developer on that project. Equally as eligible for blame as you all got was your position.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
I mean that you're a dummy. God, you're so stupid you can't get a single clue. He fired you because I wanted him to do so.
Enough of this act now, Amy.
I'm not acting or anything. Listen here, Marco. I'm not your girlfriend anymore. Your use for me is finished. Was that so hard to understand, you idiot? I didn't even talk to you since you'd been fired. Not a single consolation. And you still think that I love you? I love Warren. He is more of a man than you'll ever be. We are together now, and we don't think you should be in that office. That's it. No.
Amy, please. No, I can't bear it. First a job and now you? What have I ever done wrong for you? Is this how you pay me back for my love and sincerity?
Honestly, the flow of things was quite different. It wasn't the office, and then me that you lost. It was me first, and then I got you kicked out of the office. And yeah, seems like you should be dealt with like that. Kicked to the curb is what you deserve. And I bet even my insult would be a turn on for you, given how well you beg.
Behave yourself now, Amy. I'm anything but a beggar. It's filthy enough to cheat on your boyfriend, even filthier to brag about it. I have not done a single bad thing to you. I got you in the office. You had your job because of me. I even got you promoted, thanks to my recommendations. I'll never forget what you did to me. This is how you answer the goodness and love. I am ashamed that I ever shared a relationship with you.
With me or without you, or a full package of failures? I was just using you as my stepping stone. This is what all you're worth. A stepping stone for me to step on. I climbed over you, and now I'm the girlfriend of your superior. And I got you fired straight away. Do you see how much power I have over you? Loser. Now go and cry somewhere else.
As far as I know, Amy, you're not anyone's superior. You're just a slut. Remember that. Bye.
Hey, Marco. My man, how are you doing now?
Better than before, my man. I've been facing an existential crisis lately. It's been hard.
I understand, man. Such things happen to all of us. Just hold on. Whatever it is, it will pass.
Yeah, it will. Anyway, thanks for looking out for me all these days. I am thankful for having such a friend like you.
Don't worry about it, my man. I had all the good times we had. Can't leave my own friend alone in the darkness. I would have left the job myself, man, if not for my tight financial situation. I hope you understand.
I understand, man. Though you texted early today. Aren't you at work right now?
Yeah, the work. About that, there's been a pickle. That big project, we have not been able to make any progress ahead of your milestones. If anything, I think the team has even ruined some parts of the already done work thanks to the bad direction from above. We need help. I need help, Marco.
I think there are a lot of good business developers out there in the market, though I don't want any good to happen for Warren. I still can't see you in trouble. Wait, I'll recommend some names and contacts.
We've tried all those professionals already, so you can spare me the names on your list. They kind of want the main man himself. Only your hands and mine would do, Marco.
What? You can't be serious, James.
Yes, I am serious, Marco. They want you there.
Back in the office? With a job?
No, just for this one project, my man. They want you to see it through. The clients themselves. They are pretty mad after they got to know that the main man in the development team is fired. Right now, we don't have many options. We need you. Please help us complete this. It will be a huge loss for the company. A project as huge as this can cause a lot of damage to the company's reputation if it goes down.
Do you even hear yourself right now? How can you come to advocate for them before me after whatever they did to me? It's a clear no from my side. Don't even ask me again, man.
You really want to know why I'm here? Why do I have to advocate for them before you? It's because that bitch gave me an ultimatum that either convinces you or I'm fired from the job. They know I'm your good friend, and they know I need the job. Please, Marco, I have always been a good friend to you. I am asking you this one favor. Please don't say no to me.
I never imagined that it could be this cynical. Warren has really lost his head to that slut. But you calm down now. I can never let your position be harmed, even if it takes me to do a project for these scums. Just tell Warren to text me himself if he wants my service, and I'll do it.
Thank you, Marco. I will always remember this favor of yours. I'll tell him to text you straight away.
That's all you need to complete the project. Keep me posted when it's done.
Well. If it isn't my former boss still trying to assert some semblance of authority. I've got a pretty good grasp of what's required for the project. After all, I practically sculpted it into its current form. But you, on the other hand, seem a bit disoriented about what it takes to get me on board for this project.
What's your issue now? Drop the theatrics and just get on with it. Time is ticking away.
Theatrics? Who's the one making a scene here? And if anyone needs to move on from something, it's you. You're not my boss anymore. So cut the act. If you want a favor, ask properly.
Hey, Marco. I need your help with the project. Would you be willing to assist? There, I asked. You happy? Or does your ego demand more validation?
I told you to ask properly. In the world of business, a proper ask involves a transaction. Not just mere words, but actual currency.
How dare you? You're crossing a line here, Marco. Do you realize what's at stake for your friend's job if you persist with this attitude?
Yeah, I do. I'm also well aware of the financial losses the company could face if you fail to deliver on this project. Not to mention, the clients have explicitly requested my involvement. So it's not just about ego. It's about the smart move being to compensate me 1/3 of what you're earning, rather than risking it all on your own. And consider your professional standing. Failing to deliver on such a high-profile project won't be doing you any favors.
I always knew you were a selfish brat. If I didn't desperately need you, you'd be paying dearly for this behavior.
It's either pay up or step aside. I won't be doing you any favors without proper compensation.
Fine. Just do it. I'm transferring the amount to your account. Confirm it and start working on the project today. The final deadline is Saturday at noon. Deliver it to me in the morning so I can have the team review it before presenting it to the client.
Good. I'll see you on Saturday with the project in hand.
Hey, simp, it's noon already and you're supposed to deliver it in the morning. It's delivery time. Submit the project to me now.
Did you really need to text me? I mean, Warren can come get this project himself, can't he? You, on the other hand, should only focus on the stuff you excel at, and that's whoring yourself out.
Shut up, wimp. As a matter of fact, I've been appointed a partner in business to Warren, so it's my project now as much as it is his. That's why. Stop talking and deliver it already, please. And don't waste any more of my precious time. We're already late enough for the team verification of the project because of your tardiness.
You don't need to get my project verified by a team that was unable to do it without me. Here, all the source files are attached to it. Every challenge and demand has been catered to.
Look at our slave doing our bidding so well. Good boy. Don't worry. In time, I'll make you do more for me and without any payments too. I'll make you a rock under my feet and I'm sure you'll love it. Goodbye. Don't forget to rub yourself over my insults.
We'll see about that. Good riddance for now.
You fucking moron. There's no limit to your declaration. You had one task and you scuffed it. The project was full of errors. How humiliated we were before the clients. God, your project made us look like imbeciles. Your incompetent ass cost us a fortune. You swine.
I can only imagine how humiliating that would have felt. By the way, do you still think those errors were made by mistake? I guess people who don't know how to read the source files can't know that the whole project was mutilated on purpose.
What the fuck? You can't. You sabotage our deal on purpose, you worthless piece of trash. I'll make you pay for this. Keep this in mind. Warren will make you pay now.
As it stands, woman, I am the one making you pay. All in all, seems like you've already paid me 1/3 of what you were going to earn. And now, you won't even earn as much as you paid me. Moreover, now that you're a partner in the business, you'll be equally affected by the losses. At last, You people get what you deserve.
Bloody hell. You cannot even imagine what's coming for you. Warren will rip you apart, you maggot.
Oh, but I think I do see what's coming. A shitload of trash talking, that is. Forgive me for asking, but who's the rub now? How does it feel to be crushed under my feet? How is your breath? Is it getting difficult to breathe? Don't worry about that though. Your whole life is going on a ventilator soon.
Bastard, you won't get away with that.
I've never seen a person as manipulative as you. Scums like you should not even be in business.
People like you should not be in business. Now you know well how it feels to be looked down upon. Though, unlike me, you deserve it.
But don't worry. You may be thinking that you've gotten off easy. Yet, I'm going to make you pay now. Your friend is going to get fired, and you're going to be sued in court for intentionally jeopardizing a deal between us. I've made all the preparations. See you in court, you dog.
What dog? Haven't you been to your office? He already resigned, and his resignation letter awaits you on your table.
What? That scum doesn't have the guts to quit. Even if it were on his life. Stop daydreaming. That guy's finances are still in my hands.
No, it's not. I gave him the money you paid for the job. So made you cut the rules while you thought you'd tighten it. Checkmate. On another hand, the money you paid me was paid as dues clearance. That means officially, you never gave me any money for this project. All you gave me was for already remaining dues. Moreover, the contract with clients has your signatures on it. And now Amy's too. The courts will hold you accountable, not me. Do you really think this makes a case against me? Really, man? You really are incompetent at everything you do. You really deserve to fail.
To hell with you and your games. You will pay for the damages you have done to us. I'll make sure of that.
You tried to make sure about a lot of other things. And did they happen? First, manage to deal with your crashing business and the poverty that awaits you like a demon. Then maybe try to make me pay. Until then, burn! Good riddance.
I'm struggling to comprehend this. How did your project manage to slip through multiple verifications before it reached the client? Wasn't there a system in place to catch these issues?
James, my friend, remember. I was the head of all developments in that company. I had an intimate understanding of the intricacies of the work and the office procedures. Firstly, the traps set within the project were so meticulously crafted that even seasoned developers couldn't detect them. Secondly, I intentionally delayed delivering the project, ensuring it bypassed the team's verification process. It was presented exactly as it was when handed over.
I appreciate you shedding light on this, man. Your insight is invaluable. I had no idea they were manipulating me, and if you hadn't intervened, who knows how long it would have continued. If I'd caved in and done them this favor, I might have been grateful for the money, but you've essentially bought me my freedom. Thanks for everything.
You were right on the verge of losing your job just for being associated with me. I felt a debt to you, and the money is rightfully yours. As for me, exacting revenge was satisfying enough. Following that, Amy found herself in utter despair, having to cough up half of the fine left her in financial ruin. Drowning in debt stripped her of her professional career. She spent the remainder of her days cloaked in shame and poverty. Despite attempting to reconcile with Marco, he promptly rejected her, closing the door on any chance of redemption. Warren, once financially robust, now faced a dire situation. His firm crumbled, unable to sustain itself due to his dwindling financial resources. The respect it had garnered over the years dissipated, leaving him with little means to continue any business ventures. Warren eventually found himself employed by a low-end company, receiving a meager salary that marked a stark contrast to his former status. Meanwhile, Marco, navigating the challenges with resilience and intelligence, evolved over time. Joining force with James, they established a new firm that thrived under their adept leadership. 3 years later, Marco found marital bliss with a beautiful and devoted woman, marking a stark contrast to the tumultuous turns his professional life had taken.
Hey, Betty. So I heard through the grapevine that you and your husband are actually considering opening a bakery. Tell me if it's true or if it's just another one of your wild pipe dreams.
Hello, Nicole. How have you been? It's been quite some time since we last had a chat and caught up.
Yeah, like I give a damn about your irrelevant babbling. Now quit stalling and give me a straightforward answer to my question. Are you, or are you not, planning to open a bakery?
What's the matter? Why are you acting so hostile towards me? It's true that we have a plan to open a bakery. And we're actively saving up for it, yes. However, at this point, it's still in the early stages, and we haven't made any concrete decisions yet.
Can you believe the audacity? You had the nerve to steal my idea? It was mine and my husband's brainchild from the beginning. We've been planning to open a bakery for ages, and now you have the gall to claim you want to do it too? Let me set the record straight. You're nothing more than a lowly idea thief. I'm warning you.
Wait, what? Seriously? I had absolutely no clue that you were also planning to venture into the bakery business. You never mentioned it to me. So how can you accuse me of stealing your idea?
I don't care. It's my idea, and you have zero rights to claim it as yours. Consider this a warning. Drop your pathetic business idea right now. Don't think for a second that I'll go easy on you just because we're related by marriage. I see right through you, Betty. You're nothing more than a jealous wannabe trying to imitate my success. Well, newsflash, you can't copy everything I do like some sad little copycat. Your lack of originality is truly disappointing, but not surprising.
Look, I swear I'm not lying. I genuinely had no clue that you and your husband had the same idea of starting a bakery. Believe it or not, it's something I've been passionate about since I was a little kid. And I've been putting a ton of effort into making that dream a reality. I haven't quit my job to fully dedicate myself to my new bakery. So there's absolutely no way I'm going to give up on it. Just because you're telling me to.
Wow. Why do you have to be so stubborn? Anyway, do whatever the hell you want. It won't matter. My bakery is going to crush yours like a little ant. I've got everything it takes to make it big. First of all, I have the land that my dear old father left me before he kicked the bucket. Let me tell you, it's the perfect location for a thriving business. There's even an old liquor shop already there. So all I have to do is renovate it and voila, a bakery. Easy peasy, right? Oh, and let's not forget the substantial amount of money that my father left to Margaret in his will. I'm going to invest that money in my shop and make it the most famous bakery in the entire damn neighborhood.
Okay, I get it. I genuinely hope your shop thrives and that your business is successful. However, if you don't mind me asking, do you possess the necessary skills and passion for baking?
Seriously? What is up with this stupid question? Who cares about skills or passion or any of that crap? I'll just throw some cash at it and hire minions to do the grunt work. I've got the dough, you know, and I'll be lording over them as the big boss. Why would I ever stoop to do the dirty work myself? Ugh, that's totally not my jam.
Oh, all right. I understand now. I hope your business thrives and you achieve all your goals.
Wow, what a bummer. Seriously, chatting with someone as clueless as you has been a total waste of time. You're like living in a whole different world, completely out of touch with reality. Anyway, enough of this nonsense. I've got way more important things to focus on. Gotta figure out how to make my bakery the coolest spot in town. You know what I mean? And let's face it, You're just a copycat. That's why your shop will never even come close to the awesomeness of mine. Adios, loser. Well, Betty. I must say, your pitiful little bakery is truly a sight to behold. It's tiny, smelly, and downright unattractive. And let's not forget about its prime location for failure. I mean, who in their right mind would even spare a second to glance at your pathetic excuse for a bakery? Most people would just stroll on by without a care. Face it, Betty, you're nothing but a complete and utter loser compared to someone as magnificent as me.
I'm sorry, but are you reaching out to me just to say these things? If that's all you called me for, then I suggest you stop bothering me. You're being very rude and disrespectful.
Ugh, give me a break. Don't get all defensive with me now. I'm just trying to check in on you, for crying out loud. Can't I show some care for my oh-so-beloved sister-in-law once in a blue moon? I'm just being incredibly nice and thoughtful here, you know.
You claim to care about me, but from where I'm standing, it feels like you actually enjoy putting me down and mocking my bakery. By the way, let's not forget that we're not family. So technically, you're now my ex-sister-in-law. Just thought I'd remind you.
Oh, please. Don't tell me you actually believed what I said. Can't you see that it was all out of my deep concern for you? Seriously, I'm just looking out for your best interests here. Let's face it, your sorry excuse for a store won't survive more than a measly month. So why don't you do yourself a favor and shut it down already? Oh, and let's not forget about the rent you have to pay for that dump. Trust me, you're flushing your hard-earned money down the drain for absolutely nothing.
Who do you think you are making judgments about my bakery? Just mind your own business, Nicole.
Look who's talking. Jealous much, loser? Take a good look at my thriving bakery. It's barely been open for a month, and I've already had a constant stream of hundreds of guests flocking in and out every single day. And guess what? I don't even have to shell out a single penny for the damn rent. On top of that, I've got my own personal waitress who works for free. My own dear mother, no less.
Wait, hold up. Are you seriously telling me that you've got your own mom working at your bakery? And she's working for free? Seriously?
Oh, please. What's the big deal? She's living under my roof, so obviously she's got to work for me. It's only natural, right? I mean, do you seriously expect me to have some lazy deadweight lounging around my house 24/7, doing absolutely nothing? I don't tolerate freeloaders, okay? You know the saying. If you want something, you better work your butt off to earn it. I give her food and shelter, and that's all she ever needs.
You know what? It's downright wrong of you to make Margaret work without giving her a single penny. In case you didn't know, it's clear violation of the law. Every single worker deserves to be compensated for their efforts, and you're completely disregarding that.
Wow, you really don't grasp the concept, do you? She's my mom, which means she's obligated to sacrifice herself for my sake. That's what she's been doing her entire life. So why should it stop now? Plus, she's been a stay-at-home mom all this time, leaving the burden of earning money to my late dad. So it's only fair that she starts pulling her weight and helps me rake in some cash, right? Let me tell you, she wouldn't dare utter a word against it. So who the hell do you think you are to criticize me? Huh?
Alright, I suppose. If Margaret is cool with working for you, then I won't make a fuss about it. I'm not her daughter-in-law anymore. So it's not my place to meddle in your family affairs. Just do me a favor, though. Make sure you take good care of her. She's an amazing woman, and she deserves all the love and care from her loved ones.
Oh, please. If I were in your shoes, I wouldn't waste a second caring about other people's businesses. Can't you see it? Your own business is crumbling to pieces, and it's gonna take a freaking miracle to prevent it from going bankrupt. So go ahead and relish in your pathetic struggle with that sorry excuse for a bakery while it still lasts. Hello, Betty? Are you still up? I know it might not be the best time to talk, but would it be possible for me to come over to your place now, please? I contacted everyone I know, but they all refused to help me.
Margaret? Why are you texting me so late? And why do you want to come over to my house right now? Is everything okay?
Well, actually, it's Nicole. She and her husband have, quite rudely, decided to evict me from their home. Can you believe it? They practically forced me out with so much as a jacket or a penny to my name. Apparently, they're blaming my lack of skill at their bakery. According to them, I walk too slowly and I'm too clumsy, causing their guests to wait for too long.
Oh no. I can't believe Nicole would stoop so low and treat her own family this way. Where are you right now? Let me know. I'm coming to pick you up right now.
Oh, don't worry about me, dear. I can manage on my own. I don't want to inconvenience you, especially since it's late. Just be kind enough to open the door for me when I arrive. That's all I ask of you.
No, Margaret. Please find a safe place to stay and send me your location. I'm coming to get you. You don't deserve to be treated this way, and I won't let you go through it alone. Your safety and well-being are my priority, and I'll ensure you're taken care of.
Thank you, Betty, for your kindness. I'm truly at a loss for words. I assure you, I won't be a burden or cause any trouble. If you could allow me to stay at your place for a few days, until I find a new apartment to rent, I'd be immensely grateful.
Margaret, how are you holding up? I hope staying at my house for these past few days have brought you some comfort. Are you feeling any better?
Hey, Betty! I just wanted to say thanks for letting me crash at your place for the past few days. Oh, you're seriously the kindest. I gotta tell you, I'm feeling so much better now. Your hospitality and support have made a huge difference, and I can't thank you enough.
Margaret, don't say that. You're my mother-in-law. It's only natural for me to take care of you. It's not a big deal at all. I'm happy to be there for you and help out whenever I can.
But technically, I'm not your mother-in-law anymore, am I? I mean, my son tragically passed away in that car accident, along with my husband. And you've moved on and remarried, right? Sorry for bringing it up and bothering you with this. No need to worry. I'll figure out a new place to stay as soon as possible.
Margaret, I was thinking, why don't you stay with me and my husband?
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, you're welcome to stay with us as long as you need. Really, it's no trouble. We have plenty of space, and it would be great to have you around. No need to stress about finding a new place. Just consider it, all right?
But don't you feel annoyed having me around? I'm not even your mother-in-law anymore, so you don't have to go out of your way to be nice to me, you know? Honestly, I feel kinda ashamed about it, Betty.
What's wrong, Margaret? Why do you feel ashamed? Did I do something that offended you?
I want to say sorry for the way I mistreated you during the time you were my son's wife. I realize now that I gave you a hard time simply because I didn't like you. Now, I find myself in a position where I need your help after being kicked out of my own daughter's house. I suppose it's karma coming back to me. Honestly, Betty, I don't deserve your kindness. If you feel the need to scold me, go ahead. I won't say anything to defend myself.
What are you talking about, Margaret? That's all in the past now, And honestly, I don't even remember much of it. The important thing is that you've owned up to your mistakes and taken responsibility for them. That really matters. So please stay with me and my husband. We'd be thrilled to have you around.
Thank you, Betty. I truly appreciate your kindness. However, I can't help but worry that might end up being a burden to you. I'm aware that your bakery hasn't been doing well lately, and you're already juggling the financial responsibilities of running it.
Don't worry, Margaret. I know my husband and I will figure something out. No worries. Yeah, I know the bakery hasn't been doing great lately. We don't have the best conditions to run a business, and financially, we're not exactly rolling in dough either. But hey, we'll find a way to make it work.
Hey, Betty, I've been thinking, maybe, would it be possible for me to come with you to the bakery tomorrow?
Oh, absolutely. Is there anything specific you need at the store? Just let me know, and I'll make sure to get it for you.
I was just thinking if there's anything I can do to lend you a hand. I'd love to help out, however I can. You know, back in the day, I used to assist your father-in-law with his liquor store, so I've got a bit of experience when it comes to running a business. Let me know if there's anything specific you need help with.
Yeah, it's a real bummer that liquor store had to shut down. It's tough when all the tricks of the trade are known only by your husband and father-in-law. They know how to keep things running smoothly in that kind of business.
So, do you think it would be possible for you to take me to your shop? I'd really like to lend you a hand and help you out with anything you need.
Absolutely. You can come with me to my bakery anytime. In fact, you're always welcome there. I appreciate your willingness to help out, and I'm sure we'll find something for you to do. Let's head over there together tomorrow.
That's wonderful. I'll do everything I can to assist you. Hey, Betty, what's up with your bakery? Are you pulling some shady business or what?
Wait, Nicole? What's that supposed to mean, huh?
Why the hell are all those idiots rushing to your pathetic cake shop? It's like your miserable store is the center of attention in this godforsaken town. It's freaking unbelievable. You must be pulling some slimy tricks to lure those morons in, aren't you? Come on, spill the beans, you deceitful witch. Did you lace your damn cakes with drugs to make those fools crave more?
Nah, no way. I never pull off something like that. It's totally against the law, you know.
Well then, enlighten me, genius. How the hell did your shabby bakery manage to achieve success in such a short span of time? You must have pulled off some shady tricks behind everyone's backs, didn't you? Care to tell me the honest truth, you sneaky little weasel?
I already told you. I didn't do anything sketchy or illegal. Sure, I made some changes to the bakery, but they were all Margaret's suggestions.
Changes? What changes? Tell me. My patience is wearing really thin right now, you jerk.
Oh, what a brilliant idea. Why on earth would I reveal the secret behind my store's success to you? Oh, wait. I get it now. You want to be a total copycat, steal my ideas for your own store. How original are you?
What? How dare you label me as a copycat? It's actually you who stole my brilliant idea of starting a bakery. So, in all fairness, you should make it up to me by revealing your store's secret to success, right? Seems only fair, don't you think?
Sorry, I can't go into all the nitty-gritty details, but in a nutshell, Margaret guided me on how to set up my bakery in a way that really taps into customers' desires. She's a pro at understanding and analyzing customer psychology, which helped us fine-tune our products and services to match their preferences. Oh, and let's not forget, Margaret is a superstar when it comes to customer service. She knows how to strike up and engage new conversations and make them feel right at home. It's not just about the delicious food we offer. Our customers also love the warming atmosphere we've created.
Huh? What the heck are you saying? Can you please explain all this in simple English? Honestly, I don't understand a single word of what you just blabbered.
Wow, you're seriously clueless, aren't you? Just take it as my mom giving me a hand with my business, okay? Forget about all the fancy details I just mentioned.
Wait, so Margaret actually helped you out with your bakery business? That's gotta be a joke. She's completely useless. Can't even handle the simplest jobs as a waitress. She once managed to drop an entire tray of baked goods on the floor, wasting all of the cakes. What a disaster. Thinking about all the trouble she caused me in my shop still makes my blood boil. She's nothing but a burden, I tell you.
Well, that's because you didn't let her do what she's actually good at. Now she's the manager of my bakery. And let me tell you, she is thriving. I can totally count on Margaret to help me out and run the shop, just like a well-oiled machine.
But it's like totally impossible. My mom? Doing something super hard and fancy? Nah, no chance. You're messing with me, right? You're definitely lying.
If you think I'm lying, then there's no use in me trying to change your mind, right? Anyway, if you said all you want to say, I guess it's time to wrap up our conversation here. Goodbye, Nicole.
Hold up. We're not done talking here. You still haven't answered all my questions. Where do you think you're off to? Get back here right now. Yo, Betty, you there? Betty?
Hey, Margaret. You around? You mentioned you were going to grab something in the morning, but it's way past that. I've been trying to call you like a bunch of times, but you haven't been picking up. Is something wrong? Are you okay, Margaret? I'm really worried about you.
Can you cut it out with your annoying calls and messages? My mom's right here. And newsflash, she's not coming back, okay? So do us all a favor and stop being a pest.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that? Why is Margaret with you at the moment?
Obviously, she's my mom, so it's a no-brainer that she's obliged to come running back to me and lend a hand with my business. Like, duh. Can't you see? She despises you, always has. Especially since you married my late brother. The only reason she was acting nice to you is because I kicked her out of my house. But now that I'm graciously allowing her back into my life, she's more than happy to stay on my side. It's crystal clear if you ask me.
What? But the situation just doesn't add up. Sure, Margaret and I have had our fair share of clashes in the past, but we work things out, you know? As a matter of fact, Margaret even apologized to me in person. It's highly unlikely that she would suddenly abandon me and return to you without any valid reason. Something doesn't seem right.
Oh, please, save me the sob story. Here's a juicy piece of info for you. It's all in your deluded little head. My mother despises you. Always has. She's been playing you like a fool. She was just acting all nice and helpful to gather intel for me about your pathetic bakery. Mark my words. In no time, my bakery will obliterate your puny little excuse for a business and reduce it to ashes. So don't start celebrating your so-called victory just yet, because I'm the one who'll have the last laugh. Betty, you devious witch. So turns out you fed me a bunch of lies, huh? Well, I've had enough of this nonsense. I'm sending that utterly useless Margaret right back to where she came from. Your clutches.
What's with the flip-flopping, Nicole? At first you were really enthusiastic about having Margaret live with you again, practically insisting on bringing her back home. Seriously, what is going on? Last time I checked, Margaret isn't some disposable item you can just use and throw away when she no longer serves you. She's a living, breathing human being, for crying out loud. Show some respect.
You freaking lied to me. Margaret is a complete joke. Nowhere near as capable as you hyped her up to be. She's just a dumb, senile hag who can't even handle basic freaking math. She's not even fit to handle a cash register, let alone run my freaking bakery. I stupidly believed your garbage and handed over the reins to her. And now everything's going straight down the drain. And you know what? It's all your damn fault. You conned me into bringing her back, you manipulative piece of crap.
Oh man, this is too good. Margaret spilled the beans to me. Your bakery is tanking it, isn't it? Haha. But hey, let's not put all the blame on Margaret, right? She just kinda, accelerated the whole bankruptcy thing a tad. It's like she gave you a little push down that slippery slope.
What? So you've been secretly keeping in touch with her? I mean, I thought she despised you and had my back. But now I'm starting to wonder, was she straight up lying to my face this whole time? What the heck?
Well, how does it feel to get a taste of your own medicine? You treated her as if she was disposable. And now that you finally recognize her potential, you've coerced her into returning to work for you. To be honest, that's the most despicable thing I've ever heard.
Tell me, did you and Margaret join forces to wreck my business? I want the straight up honest truth. No BS.
Well, like I said, Margaret kinda just helped things move along a bit. Truth is, she already saw the writing on the wall. She paid attention to how you and your husband ran the business and came to the conclusion that you guys just don't have what it takes to be successful owners. I mean, you don't have a handle on the financial side. You lack passion and baking skills, and let's be real, you're not exactly the friendliest person. Sooner or later, it was bound to catch up with you. Margaret's all of that, so she just let your store run itself into the ground. Meanwhile, she actively supported and promoted my business to all your frequent customers.
What? This is insane! You have no idea how much money I had to borrow to invest in that bakery. If it's going down the drain, how the heck am I supposed to scrape up the cash to pay it all back? This is seriously messed up. Oh, wait a sec. Margaret still has a fat stack of money from my dad's inheritance. I could totally make her foot the bill for my debts. That's right.
Do you honestly believe that Margaret would just hand over her money to you? That's pure fantasy, my dear ex-sister-in-law. Margaret is her own person, and she's not under your control. It's up to you to handle your own debts. No one's going to swoop in and save you from this one. Looks like karma's finally catching up, huh? Well, good luck, because you're gonna need all the luck you can get to navigate through this sticky situation. Shortly after Margaret's departure, Nicole's bakery unfortunately had to close down. To make matters worse, Nicole and her husband found themselves burdened with an overwhelming amount of debt, resorting to borrowing from loan sharks. The inheritance Nicole received from her father wasn't enough to repay all the debts, leading her to flee from their previous home to escape the harassment of these unsavory lenders. Once Nicole's bakery became vacant, Margaret generously offered me the opportunity to use her old store as my second bakery location. With a fresh makeover, it had become a thriving part of my business. Margaret happily took on the role of store manager, providing valuable guidance and contributing to its success. Remarkably, my husband and I now found ourselves living harmoniously with my ex-mother-in-law. While the past held its share of sadness, particularly with the tragic accident involving my late father-in-law and husband, Margaret and I are resolute in focusing on the present and building new, joyful memories together.